Hey, Crazy Mike World, like, comment, subscribe. Should you get married, bruh? You think so? Are you turning Japanese? Do you really think so?
Disciplined man sign a contract where the other party can
constantly.
Why would any rational, disciplined man sign a contract where the other party can break it whenever they feel like and still legally take half of your life's work? That's not love, that's insanity. That's crazy. Because in the United States, 40 to 50% of all marriages end in divorce. So that's not rare, that's a coin flip. And here's the part that young men need to choke on. Nearly 70% of all divorces are initiated.
Pause.
By women. Think about that. Most men aren't walking away. They're being removed from the deal. And when that happens, the government doesn't ask any questions. It doesn't investigate effort. It doesn't audit behavior. It just says, cool, split it. Half the house, half the equity, half your retirement. Sometimes your future earnings. Sometimes limiting access to your own kids. All because you signed a piece of paper that assumed that everybody in the relationship would behave forever. That's crazy. That's insane. Marriage is the only contract on planet Earth where the person who breaks it can be rewarded more than the person who upheld it. Quit a job, you don't get a paycheck. Breach a business deal, you get sued. You walk away from an investment, you eat the loss. But marriage, you can leave and still send the man the bill. Now, I already hear outrage forming in the minds of women. What if he stopped doing what he did in the beginning? What if he cheated? What if he emotionally checked out? Cool, but let's stop pretending this is a one-sided fairy tale. It takes two people to tango. Let me ask you a question. What did you do to make him stop wanting to you? When did sex turn into a weapon instead of connection? When did respect turn into constant nagging? When did you become entitled?
I constantly see women on my TikTok For You page bragging about how much alimony and child support they're getting from their ex-husbands and bragging that they're using it as a form of punishment, and women in the comments agreeing. I mean, it's insane, okay? I cannot, with a good heart, recommend to any man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I constantly see women on my TikTok For You.
What is this? Dang, y'all can't see my mouse, but at the center of this man's lip, no diddy, but is that a clitoris? I don't know.
Page bragging about how much alimony and child support they're getting from their ex-husbands and bragging that they're using it as a form of punishment, and women in the comments agreeing. I mean, it's insane, okay? I cannot, with a good heart, recommend to any man in today's world to get married or have kids. I cannot do it. If you did that, it would be irresponsible and self-destructive of you to engage in that kind of behavior, okay? You would basically be signing up to ruin your own life. And there's tons of examples out there of many men who have had their lives devastated, destroyed, and they haven't been able to bounce back. And for some reason, we are in a time where women think that's a fantastic thing to do to men, okay? If you want to get married, there's only one exception to the rule, and that is if the woman you're dating comes from a rich or wealthy family. Because if she comes from a rich or wealthy family, chances are she's not going to ruin your life if things don't work out, because she's going to have different type of family influences. For example, what's more than likely to happen if things don't work out between you and the woman you're married to who comes from a rich or wealthy family? It's very simple. Father, mother are going to say, hey, honey, no need to make this ghetto or make this problematic and go in and out of courts. If you guys can come to an agreement with the kid, great. We don't need their money. We don't need to ask for.
I don't know about you dudes. I would never advocate for no men to date a broke woman or take a broke woman serious. It's one thing to have fun with them, sleep with them, you know, you do your little 1-2, then you keep it pushing.
We men like to think of ourselves.
Please, before you decide to go ahead in marrying anybody in 2026.
My boy got a nice camera, dude. Look at that crystal clear persuasion. Got the microphone ready to go. I could see the specs on his t-shirt.
Just watch this video. Who knows? It might help you one way or the other. So I was at this friend's place a few
Need
years
that.
ago, and he had a very serious misunderstanding.
Bruh. Why is this thing geeking out? Damn.
Please, before you decide to go ahead in marrying anybody, like they just got newly wedded, and while we were in the house, they had a very serious argument. Now, it was really uncomfortable for me to be in that situation because I honestly dislike being in such situations. I honestly do. But something caught my attention. While we were leaving to go watch football at the favorite beer parlor we usually go to watch football, this guy brought out money and gave the wife. I was shocked. As in, right before leaving the house, he brought out this money which he had promised his wife before they started that fight. He brought that money out and gave to the wife. Now, immediately we got to the beer parlor. The first question I asked him was, please, why did you still give her that money? When, from the thing I was seeing, Unan obviously never even settled this quarrel finish. Because I know that when you go back home, Unan will still continue. He said something very shocking to me. He simply just said that fighting is not a reason for me to abandon my responsibilities. Wow. Like till today, that single statement, I never forgot it. And the very major lesson I learned that I want to share to newly wedded couples is that please, kindness to your partner should not wait or depend on their apology or their behavior. Please, guys, don't starve your partner of food, of sex, of any physical or emotional need that you owe them just because you are angry or because you people had an argument, please. I know that it is humanly impossible to smile or to be happy while doing those responsibilities because you are a human being. In fact, you need to actually frown while doing it so that they will know that you are not fake. But again, please, never neglect your responsibilities that you owe your spouse just because you are angry at the moment or because you had an argument. Again, no, not here to advise anybody. And I know that you might not get it now, but you will later. Take care.
If your goal is to marry in a year,
Pretty good advice from my, I hear African.
Please,
if your goal is to marry in a year, male or female, you can marry in a year.
I guess that was
The problem is this: who you want to marry. Will that person want to marry you? That's problem number one. Problem number two: the kind of person you want to marry. So you want to marry somebody who is, let's say, a Fortune 500 CEO, but
Even those are hard to come by. But
I'm just
let's keep
saying
going.
there are only 500 of
kind
them.
of greedy person is
There are only 500 of them, by the way. I'm just saying, but there are only 500 of them.
Yeah.
And what are you doing? Life is.
He said, "What you bring to the table."
That's what I said. I said, what are you doing?
See,
I
we
didn't
talked
say what you
about
were
it.
doing.
Listen,
I
that's
didn't say.
what
I
we
didn't say.
heard.
That's not what he said, though.
That's what you heard. That's what you heard.
He said,
That's what you heard.
That's not what he
Hi,
Well,
if you're male and you really want to get married in 2026, get
all these black people with accents. Actually, I don't know. This guy might not have one. This guy sounds American, which to me is not an accent, but Yaovi Onipede? Oh no, he's African.
in touch with me. I believe I can make this happen for you. Get in touch, but you have to have a job. It's very important you have a job. Marriage is responsibility because it's going from marriage to family. It's responsibility. You need to have a job. Get in touch with me. I believe I can make this happen for you. Ciao.
I am convinced that these men just don't like women. They just don't like us. Not saying that they
Damn, the volume been down.
don't like us. Every time we point out like where a man is lacking, right? So it's like, oh, we want men to be more romantic and give us flowers. Their comeback will be like, why am I getting a girl flowers? They're gonna die anyway. Okay, you don't like us. I saw a meme yesterday and it was a man.
It's true, those flowers die.
So on my For You page, I keep getting hit with these videos from women asking questions about why men don't want to get married.
Arab single men of 2026. Before you want to make a housewife, go get a house. Before you say she's a gold digger, go get some gold. And before you say, I want a feminine woman, stop being so feminine. Thank you later.
Bruh. This lady looks bald. Why is this unattractive woman? Oh, I'm gonna be Islamophobic if I keep going, bro. Like, is this lady Arab? I guess she's Arabian. B-U-Ugh.
If you break it down fundamentally, if 56% of marriages end in divorce, what percentage stay together for the kids? Or because they don't want to give away half their shit? Another 10%? That's conservative. Let's say 20% then. Now I have a technology that fails 76% of the time. That's insane. It's more likely than not. 76%. If I told you there's a 76% chance when you walk out the door today you're going to get hit in the head with a bowling ball, you would not go out or you'd wear a helmet for sure. There's a presumption that you should get married, and if you don't get married, there's something wrong with you. So if you've got a girlfriend and you've been with her for 5 years, and you say to someone, we're getting married, they go, oh, that's great. You know, they don't go, why? You're happy. Why would you get married? Like everything's going fine. Why would you put yourself through that? If you say to someone, we've been together 5 years, and we've decided we're not going to get married. We're going to move in together, but we're not going to get married. Ooh. What's wrong? You have intimacy issues? What's your problem? Meanwhile, 56% end in divorce. It's literally fits the legal definition of negligence. It's a negligent behavior.
And another thing, I can't believe there are guys still looking for a wife in the big 26. Like, those guys genuinely baffle me. Like, I look at them in just amazement, because it's like, dude, you don't see what's going on out here? You don't see everybody losing everything. You don't see people's lives falling apart, people getting exposed, people losing their kids, custody battles, custody exchanges, violent custody exchanges, another person raising your kids. You don't see people over here just their lives falling apart from trying to have in-home cat. You know, like you don't see that shit. You don't see none of this shit going on. Like you just want a wife. You just want some in-home bussy. You just want some in-home cat. Yo, dude, you don't see what's going on, like I got homies right now that look at me like I'm crazy because I'm not looking for marriage, and I look at them like they're crazy because they are looking for marriage. It's crazy, man. Yo, 2026, right? Free game.
In 2026, you will marry and live a lifetime of happiness. If you are seeing this video, it is not a coincidence. You are destined for great things. I am about to reveal something that could change your life. When is the right time for you to get married? What does your soulmate look like? Where will you meet? What will his financial situation be? How many kids will you have? And will they bring you good fortune if you are in love right now, but unsure whether you'll stay together forever? I can see all the answers in your birth chart. Want to know more?
I don't know, these statistics got me feeling like
let's see here. You guys probably can't see this. Can't really read this. Where'd my volume go? Shit. Uh-oh. Oh.
All ask ourselves that before you say yes in 2026, you need to hear this. Many people ask me if 2026 is a good year for marriage, and the answer is not simple. This is not the year for rushed weddings, not the year for marrying out of fear, pressure, or expectations. Marriage will not fix doubt in 2026, it will amplify them. This year brings emotional truths to the surface. Couples with weak foundations may feel tension, distance, or conflict. But Couples who are emotional mature, honest, and stable can actually strengthen their bond. They may not rush, but they will build something solid. In 2026, decisions made from fear become heavy. Decisions made from clarity become powerful. If you are unsure now, marriage won't suddenly make you certain. Some decisions feel excited in the moment, but only time reveals if they were made from love or from fear. Before you say yes in 2026, you
Cute old lady. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm thinking about it, you know. So you can think about it with me. That's what we're doing here.
I have a very important question that we should all ask ourselves. That question is, why should...
Please TikTok, give me... Please TikTok, give me...
And another...
I have a very outdated mindset. Women...
Something that no...
Bruh.
I
can't do anything right.
A woman. The reason I ask this question is because I think that a lot of us women have a very outdated mindset. Women are not what they used to be. The image of a woman has been tainted by ourselves. We have totally destroyed our image. Anything positive that used to come to mind when you thought of a woman, we have dismantled. And we don't piece together the fact that dismantling our image comes with consequences. So again, I ask you to ask yourself, why should a man want a woman in 2026? We get on the internet and we sit up and we bash men all day long. All day long, all we do is talk crap about what a man isn't doing and what a man is doing that we don't like, how we don't want to live with a man, how men are acting like females, how men aren't doing enough, men aren't giving enough, what they do isn't good enough, how they behave isn't good enough, they don't look good enough, they don't have enough money. We are just going on and on and on, talking crap about men all.
Something that no one ever talks about. When men found out all it takes is $150 for one night with the woman of your dreams, it completely changed the game. It completely changed the game and changed the whole dating pool. I know dudes that used to want to be a husband and all these kind of things, and now they don't want to go to the gym no more. They don't want to brush their hair. They don't go to church. They don't go nowhere. They don't want to go out. They don't even want to go on dating apps for looking for women. All they want to do is go to work and wait till they check come and take $150 and go find them the woman of their dreams for that night. Something that no one ever talks about.
Please TikTok, give me some good ones. Get married. What in the world?
And another thing, take a good long look at everybody getting married right now in 2026, okay? If you ever see marriages, just take a note of it, a mental note of it, right? I guarantee you these people will not make it 10 years. I guarantee you the same people that you see married today in 2026 will not be married in 2036. So I guarantee you, okay?
Crazy Mike World, like, comment, subscribe. Well, I'll be back with some better